In this video, we're reacting to another Let's Game It Out. I made the game unplayable with this gravity-destroying tractor ball pit. So why'd I pick this video? I don't know, man. I really like the thumbnail. And as usual, the original video is linked in the description, as long with his profile. So if you like this content, please be sure to go do the like and stuff. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Hey there, this is Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. It's that time again. We're playing some Satisfactory. Just to catch everyone up, Satisfactory is an awesome game where people build efficient...
Gosh, did you see that mountain view? This game is just so stinking pretty. It's been a while since I've watched the last video that we reacted to, and so it's just so, it makes you want to play the game, just how good looking it is.
Streamlined factories, but if you're watching me, hopefully you're expecting to get something else, like weird pieces of modern art that destroy the frame rate. First, I started out by making...
I totally forgot about that, man. I totally forgot about that goofy tornado. It's such a pleasant surprise when you see it.
And stuff that looks like the LA freeways. Then I moved on to making conveyor belt tornadoes.
Oh,
and I made this conveyor belt weave, and we all
beauty of the weave.
You know, that wasn't enough, so we took power plants that were born to be on the ground and shoved them into this rock face. Then we completed the tornado.
Oh, what a mess. Just look at that. Creative mode or not, this man put everything down manually. And this is just so incredible to me. The fact that the game could handle this is just mind-boggling. And the strength of his computer. I mean, how much RAM do you think he has in his computer? This is just blowing my mind to see.
By building factories inside it and giving it a little hat. And that's the day I learned I could play a game at 1 frame per second. This is our hub. This is where we unlock stuff.
Imagine, okay, if his computer can handle it at 1 frame per second, like a normal man's computer, it would just crash. It would just be the blue screen of death every time.
And last episode, we unlocked a couple of fun things, like a jetpack, which is great fun for crashing and dying, as well as a gas mask that we have yet to make, but we will, as well as the fastest...
Gas mask. I remember those plants that poison you in one of his last videos, but is there a biome out there? Someone in comments, please tell me. Is there a biome out there that just regularly poisons you? Is that a thing?
Conveyor belt money can buy. Oh, and also there's been an update that added stuff like this conveyor belt lifter thingy.
Whoa! That was awesome.
The update added a lot of cool things. That or I'm going senile, but I think I'd unlock these explosives here, which has like such an easy milestone cost. We're just gonna go ahead and take care of it. So here's how this works. I come up to this terminal. It's like, how bad do you want explosives? And I'm like, this bad. Here you go. And then it's like, okay.
Oh my gosh. They probably regret making explosives so easy to get.
Send it to me. And then I push this button and I send a sacrifice
the beautiful
to Space
button.
Jesus. Enjoy the materials, Space Jesus. Now we can scan for sulfur, which means if I select that, my guy pulls out his little gun thingy and it scans the entire region and tells me if there's sulfur nearby. And then I chase down the sulfur with reckless abandon, dig it all up so I can blow stuff up later. We got ourselves a couple of objectives here. We of course need to make all these explosives. That's a no-brainer. But we also need a gas mask, which I thought I had all the materials, but we also need fabric. So we don't know how to make fabric, but if we go to our little research thing...
Oh gosh. Oh, it's hitting me all over again. In the last video, I was just mentioning that all the checklists that you have to do. I have a feeling that this game, most survival games have like an early, middle, and late game tiers worth of stuff, but good lord, they had like 6 tiers worth of stuff you have to work up to. How much is it now? I don't know. It can't just still be 6. It has to be more. And this video is so old by now.
Thingy here, the ma'am. We can tell it to research mycelia. Here, you take this mycelia and you research it and you tell me some fun things about it, okay? This update also added like a fun car, which I just have to see. So we're gonna have to unlock that this time as well. I believe we need to find quartz for that. I don't know how to find quartz, so we're just gonna run around the map till we find it. Hey, what the heck is this? Are you a starfish? What is this? Quartz?
I just want to point out the really nonchalant way that it just cuts to nighttime. I mean, who knows how long this person's been looking for quartz, you know?
Tell me more. Oh, my heart is all aflutter to analyze this. So look at that. One of the things we can make now is fabric. We just need more of this mycelia that I have no idea where I originally picked it up. I think I picked this up when I was running around trying to find oil, so I guess we'll have to go out and get more of that. And also biomass. In order to get a lot of biomass, we're gonna have to go rip up some trees, which means pulling out the old friend, the chainsaw.
What?
Yeah, take that, nature. This will teach you to just exist on...
I love how the tree just explodes when it gets to the trunk. I love that.
A planet. Well, that felt good. Now that I'm done asserting my dominance over, plants, just make ourselves a nice amount of biomass. Now let's head back into purple...
Okay, so I'm assuming that biomass is an early tier thing to get, Like, I'm assuming that you get the chainsaw early so you can cut down trees early in the game. I'm just assuming. Someone answer that for me in comments.
Tray out there, which I think is where all the mycelia is. Can't wait for this to not hurt once I have a working gas mask. Until then, I'm just gonna run through and breathe in the toxic fume.
Okay, so this already answered my question with the gas mask. We just asked this. Is there a biome that poisons you? And here it is. So Sorry.
What the heck is this? Cater, just give me it. I'll be analyzing you next.
Just
Can I
kidding.
cut this down? Is this a rock? What is this? Well, the answer is you can cut it down. There you go, look, you get mycelia from doing that. It's silica. Cool. So I'll just defile nature some more, and that's how I get my mycelia. Deep in my heart, I'm always hoping that's the solution. I can't possibly chainsaw this, can I? Oh my god. I've never
You can cut through everything with that? Everything?
felt more like a hero than I did.
Oh
at
my
that moment.
gosh.
Well, that was fun. Let's go weave some clothes or whatever. Ah, yeah, there we go. Just shoving Mother Nature into this machine and crafting out some sweet rolls of fabric. God, I'm gonna look so cool wearing this. Let's not forget to make some filters. All right, how's this work? How do I shove this thing on my person? Just, there we go. There it is.
That's so true. Like, when I play any games, there's some pieces of armor or gear that is just way better than what I have, but I will not put it on because it makes my character look silly. It is the principle of the matter. Looking cool. Anyways.
Look, you can see it on me. This is how I'm gonna run the whole time, just so I know I have it. I need to know what this is like. Let's run right into the poison. It's a good sound. Now I can finally examine these things, figure out how to exterminate them. Well, the chainsaw won't do it. I've got an idea of what will.
Oh, the mighty chainsaw won't even cut through it.
And I think it's gonna need some black powder. So researching the quartz has unlocked something in tier 4, the Explorer. This is a new vehicle which I deeply, desperately need. Now we can find raw quartz, set up a mining thing for that. We can and will also do the same thing for sulfur. Do a quick scan, see if there's any quartz in the area. Ah, there we go. Looks like the closest one is 1,496 meters away, which again, if I'm doing my math right, means it's about 17,000 football fields away. Well, let's go find it. Oh, ho. I guess it's down here.
I love that's his unit of measurement.
We're in the land of the wiffle balls. Oh, good thing I've got this jetpack, so I can have a nice, smooth re-entry. Oh god, I like how if you look over here, it's like, wow, look at this alien planet. And then if you just look on the other side of it, it's like, wow, look at this awesome golf course. Well, shiver me timbers, this is where the quartz is. Beautiful, uncut quartz. Perfect place for my beautiful Miner Mark II. We're gonna build this in style with the Mark IV conveyor belt, all the way back to home base, which really isn't that far. I mean,
Mark IV. How many? Obviously, there's at least 4, but how many? Is there like multiple tiers across the board for equipment? Like, is there a Mark IV drill that you can do for this kind of stuff? Someone explain that to me.
you can see the diamond crystallis thing from here. Here come the minerals.
Your
now.
game
Let's hope to
immediately
never
slows
go out there
down.
again. Of course, a bunch of raw quartz isn't going to do us any good. Not without constructing it into something beautiful.
So, like, okay, a constructor. Is there a constructor Mark II or 3 or 4? Can you upgrade that?
Send it on into this constructor here. We'll have it make some beautiful quartz crystals. All right, it's car time. To do that, we're going to need to make some of these CD players. I'm sorry, they're called crystal oscillators, but really, come on. That's just like an alien disc man. God, look at that beauty. So we're going to use this car. We're going to see if we can find us some soul.
Every time you go to the car dealership, you just got to kick the tires. That's what he did right there. Ah, man, look at how beautiful that is. I bet you if he could kick the tires, he would.
First, we can unlock a bunch of fun explosives. Are you ready for an adventure? That's what I like to hear. Let's go. So we're just
The
gonna
littlest
drive right
honk.
through.
That is the first thing you test when you get a car, by the way, is like the honk. Does it sound loud? Is it the kind of honk you want? Is it a manly honk? Is it a girly honk? You know, you got to test those things out.
This toxic pit. Does this thing have windows I can roll up? All right, yeah, we're just cruising. Stop. Oh, here it is. All right, we know the drill. First, we put down a Miner Mark II. Just drop it right there. We only do Mark IV conveyor belts now. I'm not exactly sure where I should be running this to. You know, I feel like there's something weirdly poetic about having sulfur.
I love that it lets you
through a bunch of
do
flammable
that.
gas here. We'll go ahead and run this sulfur over here next to the quartz I have going on. You know, because I'm pretty sure sulfur and quartz have absolutely nothing in common. And in case you're curious where we are geographically to my other stuff, we just turn around. Here's the main base and the spiral and all that stuff.
The instant lag as that mess of a triangle comes into view. Oh, I love it.
So we got to make a couple things now. First and foremost is black powder. All it takes is coal and sulfur. Well, I've got sulfur right here. Way in the background there, we've got some coal. I'm sure the coal's not going to mind if I just borrow a little. We're going to feed everything into this assembler, which I'm going to just put up here for absolutely no reason. Yeah, good enough. Great. No problem. Just connects like it's no big.
So, same question, assembler. Can you upgrade the assembler? Is there Mark 1, 2, or 3, you know?
Deal. And there we go, black powder. The other thing we're going to want to build is this Novelist thing and the Novelist detonator. Now, before we automate that whole process, let's just go pick up the parts individually and make some by hand to make sure these explosives are worth it. We all know the answer is going to be yes, because it's explosives we're talking about, but it never hurts to double check. Look at this dumpster fire that is my base now. It's just like every which direction is some kind of spectacle. If it's not this thing, it's this thing. Okay, let's see. I've got my thing here, and do I just... So I can just run around and be obnoxious, which is kind of nice. You know, if you think about it, this is like a handheld horn. Someone who plays this multiplayer, can you just run around annoying your friends with this? Oh, even...
Can you? Can you?
Better, you can just hit it with this thing and make even more noise? Well, I guess let's just, here. Well, what are you gonna do? Ooh, okay. Everything's still standing, including...
Well, that's kind of a bummer. I was expecting a bit more of a, I don't know, a smoky boom. I don't know how to explain explosive. I expected more of an explosive.
Including me. This is gonna require some more testing. So leave none of this to chance. I'll just put it right there. Oh,
okay, so yeah, that I was expecting that. He was just too close to it last time.
These buildings are rather durable. Okay, surely this tree will take it, right? Okay, that's more like it. What about these things? Because I've been unable to figure out what to do about these things. Okay, I attached one right there. Let's try it. What does it take to destroy you? Mark my words. One day, maybe. It's really up to the game, actually. No, overall, I've been pretty happy with the performance of this vehicle. Seems
that thing was just staring at him as he walked away. You can't break me.
Like it really does handle all kinds of terrain pretty well. But you know, let's put it to the test. For example, I don't know if this thing's ever tried to climb the terrain
it can't even do it.
Show. Oh my god, this is taking so long. I've been airborne for like 15 seconds. All things considered, it's actually doing quite well on the weave. All right, I've got another idea. Just hold on a second. Let's just take some
I wonder if he just like left it in there. It's just easier just to walk away than try to drive it out.
Tractors and just, you know, put them all around here. Whoa, whoa. What are you two doing? You falling in love over there? What's happening? What the hell is happening? Are the tractors alive? Does gravity not have any meaning anymore? All right, let me explain what I was trying to do here before this happened. I'm just trying to build like a tractor ball pit, but now I can't help but feel like these tractors are actually alive. But surely in your head you can picture what I was picturing, right? Like
is this normal? Someone who makes games, explain this to me. Like, obviously when they collide to each other, this is happening, but why is this happening? Is this still in the game? If I were to turn on the game right now and try this, could I do this right now?
A monster truck rally, and I'd be able to like ramp this thing, but instead, it appears I've created life. Well, let's
Zero
keep going
Gs.
anyway. I really want to see this ball pit, alive or not. I have to like wrangle these things in because they keep escaping, and I'm sure you've noticed the frame rate just getting worse and worse here. Just gonna add them on the edge here. They collide with the ramp and just kind of bounce in. It's like synchronized swimming. Just don't know what to do. Can't contain these things. Come back. Nope, that one's just getting away. I gotta admit, with all the weird stuff I've made in Satisfactory, picturing this aquarium with gravity-defying, frames per second destroying sentient life, not exactly what I was expecting. This guy's flying overhead like, what the hell? Is that guy playing God down there?
Gosh, that thing looks so cool. I know we're talking about the cool tractor ball pit, but that looks so cool. The fact that was added at all is just, he doesn't need to be there, but he looks so cool being there.
Frame rate's getting really bad. Oh no. Oh god, the tractor's sucking me in with it. Oh god, this isn't good. Now I'm down in here with the tractors. I feel like this is what being around dinosaurs would have been like, where you're like, well, it's not exactly their fault, but they're still gonna murder you. How do I get out of here? Jetpack. Now's your chance.
How do I get out of here?
The truck shoved me through the floor. This is probably for the better, actually. Oh hey, more good news. You know how all the other crazy things I've made, like the frame rate gets real bad if you look at it? Well, it turns out the tractor ball pit is persistent. Doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing. The frame rate now is just awful. It's like I've come across some kind of like bug colony. There's just some like hanging around outside, and then there's some slowly coming out of the anthill. Okay, so really I was picturing
the slow creep of it coming out. I love it. I love that it's still actively doing it. But if you were to walk away, okay, let's say you walked super far away from the ball pit, okay? Would the game stop making it active? Would it deactivate at a certain distance you are from it?
Picturing this different than it's gonna end up, since now just everything is a slideshow. I think I've added in about 1,000 trucks.
Oh my
gosh. It's hard to say how many have escaped. So we're gonna finish what we started. Here's what it looks like inside the pit. It's just an honest to God colony of tractors now. All right, you know, hell with it. There is absolutely no, oh my God. The tractors are free. Okay,
they're just
now's our
free.
chance. It's buggy time. Pedal to the metal. This is legit flooring it. It says I'm going 51 kilometers an hour. I don't feel like we're going 60. This is real breathtaking, isn't it? All right, Explorer, show us what you can do with this uneven terrain. Well, we've been eaten alive here in this gravity-defying singularity hell we've created. Okay, so I know that there's more for us to do, but I'm gonna have to spend some time cleaning up these tractors. There's no way I can keep playing the game at 1 frame per second. But hey, that was fun and unexpected, as it always is when you accidentally create new life. So thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun. I know I definitely did. Go enjoy the nice, smooth frame rate of reality, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. And obviously, if you want to watch the original video, it is linked in the description. And let's game it out. Thank you for your talent. Thank you for letting me have the opportunity to change my life. So until then, let me know what you want me to react to next, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.